week, I'm learning to sew. I have been a terrible seamstress in the past. I've made attempts, but it has not gone well. Andy always ends up having to take over for me. So we are replacing our Salon cushions because the old fabric is very dated. When they were originally installed like 12 years ago, it was like, okay, we didn't choose it. But now it feels very, very dated, and the foam is pretty much on its last leg now. So we are getting some updated, more modern looking sunbrella, and I'm very excited about the new fabric. And we are updating the foam. We're doing a combination of 2 foams to make it comfortable to sleep on, but also so that when you're sitting on it, it doesn't like bottom out. The top is gonna be 3 inches of high density firm foam, and the bottom is going to be another inch of high density extra firm. So if you go on like Sailrite's website, you'll see they have all kinds of different options. I wanna give a huge shout out to them for helping at the Annapolis Boat Show last year in terms of figuring out what the best option for us was. And kind of giving me the idea to go with the double. It made a huge difference. So I am really excited about how these are gonna turn out, because the current foam, I think we have 3 inches right now, and it's like medium density. I think it just like, bam, your butt is on the heart. So we're gonna watch some of the videos that they produce in terms of trying to figure out how to make these, and then we're gonna make them.
Then we'll peel off the transfer paper, revealing the glue.
We knew we'd never make a better how-to video on this than Sailrite did, so I'm just going to give you a few tips that we learned the hard way. Number 1, Sailrite's fabric calculator has 4 different types of cushions. Watch the videos and decide which type you want to make before you order your fabric. We ordered fabric based on one style, but sewed a different one. It took some math and a little creativity to make it work with a 30-minute cushion, but after watching all 3 videos, this option was by far the easiest. Number 2, a hot knife is a necessity for working with sunbrella fabric. We got ours on Amazon for $65. I'll link it in the description. Number 3, do not use that hot knife to cut zippers. You will melt the plastic and not be able to get the zippers pulled on. Number 4, to continue my love letter to Sailrite, they timestamp their videos in the description so you can jump directly to the step you're on if you need clarification on something. It took me watching a 3rd time to realize, and that would have been super helpful to know. Number 5, basting tape is the single most important part of all of this. Without it, I probably would have been a sobbing mess. Number 6, don't scoff at how useful silk film is. We didn't think we'd need it, but especially with 2 pieces of foam per cushion, it made a huge difference.
So I finished this one. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. That corner looks good. That corner looks good. This is the corner I was worried about. It looks good though. And that one looks good. These corners are really nice looking, and they line up very well, if I do say so myself. And then everything will just get zipped in. Ta-da! We're waiting on some of like the silk film to be able to get the foam pieces into these. What we found is that with the 2 pieces of foam that we're using, it was really, really hard to get this in. So that's what she said. So this one is a fully completed backrest. The only other thing, other than stuffing these back with foam once we get the silk film, is we have to find a way to hang these from the back, because these are the backrests. They don't just sit in the back, they actually kind of hang. And we want these to continue to be reversible, because with a dog and a cat and 2 gross humans, things just get disgusting. So it would cut down on the number of times we have to wash these. we need to find a way to clip these in that wouldn't prohibit us from being able to flip flop it. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna finish the last one of these, but we are very close to being done with sewing projects.